So there was some pretty big news today that I think is going to have a big impact on the future of the Godot engine. Today was the Triple I initiative, which is a brand new indie game showcase put on in part by the makers of this news. And as part of that showcase, Megacrit, the maker of Slay the Spire, announced Slay the Spire 2. So why is this important? Slay the Spire was a great game. Slay the Spire 2, probably going to be great. What does it have to do with Godot? Well, back during the Unity decision debacle extravaganza that occurred a few months ago, Megacrit, the makers, developers of Slay the Spire, said, hey, we're not going to use Unity anymore. We're going to use the Godot engine. Now, it was unclear at the time about what game they would be developing with the Godot engine, but today they kind of let everybody know. And that's going to be Slay the Spire 2. So why is that big news? Well, Slay the Spire is a huge, huge indie hit. I would bet that Slay the Spire 2 is going to break every single record in terms of sales, units sold for games built in the Godot engine, because it's going to be that big. It really is. This is a high-profile indie game developer and a sequel to a very high-profile indie game, and they're betting all of that on using the Godot engine, and that's pretty cool. So what does that mean for the engine? What does that mean for you if you're thinking about or going to use the Godot engine? Well, it's going to put the Godot engine even more on the map, and it's going to raise the bar in terms of what developers know is possible with the engine. And developers that might be on the fence about using the Godot engine are going to look at Slay the Spire 2 with watchful eyes to see how it does. And when it explodes and does amazing, there's going to be a lot more trust in using the Godot engine going forward. I cannot stress enough that not only is Megacrit providing funding for the Godot engine, but they're putting their reputation on the line by using the engine, and not in a way that it's risky, because I don't think it's risky. I just think it means that they have trust and they believe in open source game engines, and them using it is just going to push it more into the mainstream and make it even bigger. And that is amazing news for anyone who's using the Godot engine. Hype. Looking forward to it. Definitely going to be showcasing the game on Saturday for the This Week in Godot. So have a good night and keep creating.